Today we have this 1965 Smith Corona Sterling vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. It has a paper tray that flips up from the back, and these are your margins right here. You just push down and move them on each side. I like to have them at the beginning and the end of the page like that. There's a little guide that guides the paper into the platen, so you can load it in straight. And the platen is your main roller that feeds the paper, and it's a little crooked. And this is your paper bale that sits on top of the paper and holds it down. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit this line space, get you back to the beginning. Skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip that back 1, skips 2, 1 more, and that skips 3. We're going to keep it on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line. To switch from black to red, you just flip the switch down on the right side there, and there's a little red square that shows you which one you're on. And when you're on red, you just hit the bottom portion of the ribbon. Beautiful typing machine, has a really unique sound. That classic typewriter sound that a lot of people really love. The print is beautiful. This is a daily typing machine and will last forever if you take care of it. Unlike the brand new ones that you would find that are no longer made in America, these ones are just made from all the best parts, and they're just top of the line technology for that time. To pull the paper out easy, you just flip this switch forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the paper out easy, or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock, or multiple pages. Make sure you flip that back or else you won't be able to load the next page correctly. We're going to flip this back up to the blue square, which will print the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. Flip that back down. You got a backspace on the left side here. That works good. A shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. That works good. To clear it, you just hit that shift button again. You got a tab function on this. Right now there's not a tab set, so when you hit the tab button, it just goes all the way to the end. We'll set one right here in the middle, and there's a set button right there. You just push it down and it should stop at that spot, which it does. To clear it, there's a CL button, and that should clear it. Try that again, and it goes all the way to the end. I like to keep one in the middle. It's in case somebody accidentally hits that tab button, it doesn't go slamming all the way to the end, causing wear and tear. Open the hood. You got your touch control right here. There's a little lever, and the more you move it to the left, the higher the tension is. The more you move it to the right, the lower the tension. We're going to keep it on the right. Tension when you hit the keys. This is your, above the backspace, there's a little lever here, and that's your direction control. You flip that back, it'll pull to the left side. We have a brand new ribbon all loaded on the left, so we want it to pull to the right, so we're going to flip that switch down, and now we're pulling clockwise to the right, and that's the way we want to go. Sometimes if you get to the end of the ribbon, you could jam up your vibrator. This is your vibrator that goes up and down. It jams it up and makes it seem like your typewriter is malfunctioning when it's really not. You just need to switch that direction or change the ribbon. MR on this side here stands for margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that locks your keys from typing, and if you hit that MR button, it'll allow you to type past that and finish the word at the end. We got a carriage release on each side, and that allows you to control that carriage freely. This is the one on this side. This little knob, you can pull that out, and it disables the spacing when you turn it. Push it in, and you get those clicks. Each one of those clicks is one space, and this lever here does similar. You just push that down, and it just disables the spacing on that. Flip it up, and you hear those clicks. Each one of those clicks is a space. And that's about it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.